Diversity in the 17th century. Today we live in a multicultural society. We say we have a cultural mosaic. That means Canada is home to a variety of ethnicities and cultural groups. But did you know there is a long history of diversity in present-day Canada and the United States? In the 1600s New France time period, there were diverse groups of people living in the same territory. You might be wondering where these ancient sites of diversity were.
Three main regions were around Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, and Lake Michigan. However, there were diverse communities all around the Great Lakes. Three of these were Tioga and what is now Detroit and Green Bay.
These multicultural societies were usually composed of different First Nations groups or a combination of French voyageurs and native peoples. The Six Nations is a great example of this. Formerly a confederacy of 5 nations, the Seneca, Cayuga, Oneida, Onondaga, and Mohawk, they were joined by the Tuscarora in the 18th century to create the Six Nations. There are still places today where you can find members of all 6 tribes living together. Detroit and the surrounding area used to encompass groups of Algonquins, Hurons, Miamis, Chippewas, and Ottawas. But why did people form these alliances and communities hundreds of years ago? There were many trade benefits when diverse groups lived in the same area. A desire for protection and new resources was also a motivator. Sometimes, people had no choice other than living together. Refugees from neighboring areas often fled into nearby territories where they were usually accepted. These stories of multiculturalism are often forgotten today. We tend to imagine early North American societies as fairly homogeneous. But this was not always the case. Diversity was present then and now.